There's a truck here now this time. All right, anyway, this is what we got to do. We got to check that this one is actually registering some sort of speed. And then track, stop. And I have to say it when I press the buttons. Back, I learned that. Okay, start. And now I'm just gonna give it a try. This I'm a little bit nervous, obviously. There's nothing happening. Car's broken. Radio's off. All right. Oh no. Okay, now we give it a try one more time. And we bring it in. All right, was that fast enough? And now what we do is we will press stop, stop, read 76. We'll give it one more try and then we'll see how it goes. So back, start, stop, read, and that has forgot those 76. Start. We give it one more try. Come on. Nope. The radio is running out of battery. That's what's the problem. It's kind of disturbing, isn't it? Let's give it one more blast. There we go. All right. There we go. That's it. Stop and read. 78. All right, that's it. That's enough for today. I have to show the car. I have a knife with me and we'll cut the tape on camera. There we go. Here we go. Cutting the tape here, cutting the tape on the other side, and cutting the tape in the front. The front tape is already cut by the road. The Velcro. All right. So what is it the rules say that I have to show? I have to show what battery it is. It's a 2-cell lithium polymer with a charge to originally up to 8.7 volts. So it's a high voltage capacity thing. Come on, that's enough for this video clip. It's been a tough one. All right, thank you, Phil, poor boy, RC, Mads, RC Boogie. That's it. Enough. Yeah, so thanks again for making it this far into the video after seeing that that episode with the car. I think I calculated it was 48 miles per hour at Phil Poorboy's RC. That's what we're registering. I was shooting for 80 kilometers per hour. That's my personal goal this year, and 50 would have been such a nice round number also. But apparently we were not up for it this time, and with this setup, because I did increase the gearing up to there's the 64 tooth spur in it, then there's a 31 tooth pinion, and that's the biggest that I can buy from the places I normally shop. the same motor, the same everything. The one thing that I did was that the battery was a so-called high voltage, which means it has 0.3 volts more in the top end, and maybe that was a mile or something that I got from doing that little trick. Another thing that I changed was that the tires are now more smelly because they are the foam version. They are Team Corelli's foam tires. They are wider on the rear because when I come off the throttle, I see that sometimes it wants to start swinging the rear end, and I'm trying to prevent that from happening. The other alterations to the car are not intentional. One of them is the little misshapen part of the skid plate here, because I crashed it earlier that day also, and had to not clock that time because I needed to walk the car back to do the speed measurement. But at least this one was clean. It was a clean run. It's fair enough to clock it, and everything's good on that account. So I'm still pretty satisfied. I'm pretty satisfied with my achieving of great speeds. I'm fairly satisfied with the body. I found out that I actually, by adding a little bit of tape, makes the body even more firmly attached onto the chassis, onto all these foam bits and stuff. The other end of the equation is this one and this one. There was a failure on both of these. I just didn't really have the confidence, and then this one apparently was running out of battery and doesn't have a low voltage warning or something like that. And I was silly enough to just persist, and I just wanted to, okay, now I'm here, I've gone through a lot this day, and I gotta do this, and then I just went on with it. Yeah, so kind of stupid to go into something like this with a system that I'm not familiar with, but that's the way it is, and that's the way it'll continue to be. As I was trying to say, I've reached the limit on what gears I can put in. I've sort of reached the limit on how well I can redesign and build the car and all of that stuff. There is only this here horrible idea left, and that is the 11.4 volt battery, which when you charge it, it's giving over 12 volts onto the little motor, and that's definitely something that that you gotta make a pact with the devil to do that stuff. Yeah, you gotta respect what happens after this, and I have no idea how that's gonna pan out, but we'll try. So at Poor Boys RC, thank you for creating the challenge for people like me who are silly enough to join, and thanks to the people who bothered to watch this episode. Thank you.